Good afternoon. Hi, baby. How are you? Wow.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
I love your shirt.
Thanks, but we're having problems with viewers. If you see anything that looks a little kind of weird, it's the contrast. And you think I would have learned, but also he forgot the mic, so you couldn't hear what I was saying. Okay?
That's a first.
But it's a first.
Technical difficulty.
Everything can happen once. I could, it's
It
okay.
is a beautiful shirt.
But thank you.
Great group today.
Thank you. How was your weekend?
Oh, everything's been great. A little car accident, but I'm doing better.
No, you're good. You're here.
Yes, I now love my chiropractor. He's Italian too.
Yeah, is he looking like, if it's a man, you know she loves it. If it's a woman, it's yeah.
Yep.
I mean, he's good looking. I bet
four times this week.
Yeah, okay. And insurance doesn't even cover it either. Look. All right? Okay, but we won't even talk about that. But I just there was a lot going on. There's so much to talk about.
I know.
Anyway, but before we do, we have to mention today is National Smile Day.
Smile,
so that's
everybody.
the first thing that we have to do is smile.
Yes.
So everybody smile. Jeez. Look at this.
And
everybody's like, what the hell?
We have some great guests today. Quickly, we have the vocal performer, the solo artist, Gracie Matranga.
Yay.
We have our actor. We have Erskine Alexander from The Wizard's Book.
Yay.
And we have Donna Morales, actress from The Wizard Books.
She's
and
amazing.
many other
Yay.
things. But we're starting off with our great Gracie, which we haven't seen in a while. It's great to see you and have you here. So why don't you start us off?
Thank you.
That's it, hon.
Okay, I'm going to start off with a smile song.
I need the smile, so we all need a smile song.
Sing.
She's going to sing.
Whenever you're ready, my
All right, I'm ready.
I'm ready too.
Started. There we go.
There are clouds
those are Charlie Chaplin's words?
Charlie Chaplin's words.
Really?
From Nat King Cole's recording.
Isn't that
I mean, a lot of people have done it, but his
Right.
is the most favorite.
Very nice.
Not most favorite, most well known.
Well known.
Yeah.
Right,
Yes.
right.
It's my favorite.
Yeah, mine too.
Well, you're looking wonderful. It's been a while, so thank you for coming. I know
Thank you
had
for
a-
welcoming me back to my
How-
right,
home.
that's
How
right.
long was the ride? All the way from the Bronx.
Oh, not long. I mean, it's hard to say because I had a layover at my sister's.
Oh.
Got to play with my great nephew, who's a doll and a joy. So I think it took me maybe 45 minutes. There was a
Oh.
little
That wasn't
traffic,
bad. That wasn't
but
bad.
that's not bad.
No, that's very good.
Yeah,
good.
that's not bad. And she's only like 10 minutes away here from here.
Really,
so.
she's like a neighbor.
Yeah, she is.
Very good.
Yeah, so
So does it feel good to be back in Elmont?
it does feel good to be back in Elmont. It just feels good to be singing again. It's been a while. I've been on hiatus. So, and hopefully now I'm back and
No,
I can
things are
make people
going.
smile.
And your daughter is grown up. I saw a picture of her.
She's growing up. She's going to be 16 at the end of the year, and we're planning the huge party.
That's
So
great.
that'll be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
gonna
The
be a lot of
candles.
The candles, I made the candelabra for her.
Right.
I made her name in sparkles. Her theme is, I can't say it in case people are watching.
Yeah.
It's a secret, so.
Everything
you'll
with
see it.
teenagers are secrets.
Yes, the big reveal, you know.
Oh, that's great.
But it's going to be fun.
And she's in high school now, right?
She's in high school. She's going to an all-girls high school. She's doing very well. She just was nominated, or actually, she got into as her Italian Heritage Club as the VP. So she'll be happy to
All right,
be doing
great.
That's great.
some of that stuff next year.
Oh,
so
she'll
she's
learn
an
a lot.
honor student, and she's a good kid. We're very proud of her.
Very, very good.
Yeah.
You know, it is kind of funny, you know, and nobody seems to understand. But when you do have kids, like when I was younger, everybody that had kids, everybody's talking about kids. And I'm like, what kind of conversation? It's like, well, I don't have any kids. Everybody else has kids, and everybody's talking about kids. And until you have kids, honestly, then you understand, you know, and because a lot of times you're so proud. And once you get started talking about your kid, it's like, you just keep going.
Yeah, it's a roller coaster.
Yeah, you're right. And you turn around and people are looking at you, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry.
Well,
you know what I mean?
yes,
'Cause
yeah,
that's the truth.
sure.
But
Right.
So when
before-
they're little, you talk about their diapers. When they're in school, you talk about their
that's
school.
right. That's right.
Right.
And then if you have a friend and you start sending too many pictures, they're like, okay,
Oh, yeah.
ready.
They have to
Right.
check everything that I do anyway.
Yeah.
Right, right.
The funny
I
thing
didn't
is,
like that picture.
but
Why did
yeah,
you
right,
send it?
exactly. But I do have to say one thing. My kids and I, we were supposed to be on a float on the Puerto Rican Day Parade. I apologize for not being on the float because we got there late. But I know next year we'll be on the float. And my kids had a great time.
Did they?
And I have to tell you something. You know what? I've been to almost every parade there is, from a Brazilian, St. Patty's, whatever. But the love, I'm French and Italian. People think I'm probably more Spanish than anything else. You know what I mean? I look it. And the love, I swear to you,
You had
that
a
they
good time,
show,
huh?
it's just, it
Amazing.
really was amazing. Everybody, and just everybody was so friendly. I don't care if you had the worst day of your life, but at that parade, everyone, I saw Chuck Schumer, he said hello to me, and I saw all the politicians, I'm saying hello. And meanwhile, all the politicians, wait, you know what the best one was? Curtis Hill, which is Curtis Hill, but which
yeah.
everybody from the Guardian Angels, everybody, listen, whatever he does, but I have to tell you, when I was 14 years old, I was a Guardian Angel.
Oh, wow, that was
Okay.
young.
And so when I
Nice.
saw him, I said, Curtis, I yelled out, Curtis. And he looked at me as he walked, he's looking. And then he walked, I swear to you, he walked over to me. And some of the other guy walked over and he goes, gee, what's up? And this another guy, Kenny, has been there forever. But Guardian Angels have they've been around for like
They
almost
don't
like
leave.
40 years.
Yeah, they don't leave.
No.
And it was just, and they're like, here, and he gets in the car and he goes, come on, come join again, come help out. I'm like, yeah, I'm 57
Not
years old.
now.
You can see me walking around with a beret. I said, you know, I mean, I'm not patrolling the trains if you want me to, you know, but it really felt good. And just everybody that I saw there. And you don't realize how many people really go that even aren't Spanish.
Yeah.
And I
It's a
had
great
a
gathering.
great, I had a
Everybody's
great time.
Puerto Rican that day.
That day, I don't care what you are.
Everybody's Italian on
That's it.
board.
That's right.
That's right.
Exactly. That's right. So
And
you know what? It was.
It's funny how we both want to be on the float. I was supposed to be on the Italian float. But of the COVID, I didn't go. So next year, if I get to go, you come
Yeah,
with
that's
me.
right. That's right. Or you come with me.
Well, whatever.
I bet you I'm going to be on a better float than your float.
Oh, for Italian?
My float will be better than your
All
float.
right, whatever.
Okay.
But that's on my bucket list.
But I got to tell you that the Puerto Rican
Columbus
Day
Day.
Parade was an amazing. Droopy, which he's like a son and nephew. He lives in the Bronx, and it was just so funny. Everybody's looking at me. Everybody's. Did you say Bronx?
Yeah, I was.
Cut that part out of the thing. Cut it out.
He's
I
a
know.
Bronx
I'm
woman.
teasing.
I live in the Bronx.
I know,
I
baby,
wasn't born there, but I live in the Bronx.
No, I'm teasing. And and all of a sudden, one of the TikToks, and he didn't say that he was going, and I didn't say that I was going. But the next minute, you're looking at TikTok, and all of a sudden, and Choopy, the nickname is Choopy, call him Bobby, but all of a sudden, he's just walking through the crowd on 116th Street, and that's where the party really begins. So they go from 44th Street to 79th Street. But the real party begins at 116th Street. Wow. And this is when everything's closed off. People are singing, dancing.
Must be a
and
lot
that
of
was,
fun.
I got to tell you, top 3 parades I've ever been to.
Wow.
And all my parades. And I've been to a lot of
Fun
parades.
and good food.
Yeah,
Good.
forget about
Very
that.
nice.
You kidding me?
Food is good.
And everybody was just, like I said, they were just giving flags out and they were giving drinks out. These drinks that I don't even know what it was, but I had 2 of those. I was feeling mighty good, But we took the train in. My kids love. I'm sorry, I can't say the subway. Subway's the city. Out here, it's the LIR. I don't take it.
Take the railroad.
I used to just
That's
the
the
railroad.
best way.
But my kids, we had a great time,
Subways are
and
dangerous.
it was just an amazing. It really was. It was an amazing weekend,
Oh, that's
and it was
good.
fun. So
Very good.
big shout out to you guys.
Gracie, tell us the story about why weren't you in the big movie when you were a baby?
Yes, I was in The Godfather when
That's
I was
right.
little.
Aw.
I was 6 going on 7, and the dancing school that I went to that also gave out did singing lessons. They were looking for Italian-looking children, and here I am, dark hair, dark eyes. So they picked my sister, my brother, and myself. My brother went 2 days. He was a little lighter. He was like a light brown. They took him 2 days. I think they thought that maybe they were going to do, put him in for the grandson. But then they thought he was too light. And then they ended up taking my friend from school who's Greek, Jimmy Ganaris, ended up playing the grandson. But it was so much fun. I mean, it was a day shooting for us, 2 days for my brother. And it was surreal. I mean, you're on this big set. You have no idea what's happening. You're in this big, they had these big tents set up where we got to choose our dresses and our shoes and whatever color you wanted to wear. And there I am, and I'm in a dress, and I want to be up sitting on the monuments outside of that beautiful home in Staten Island, hanging out with all the boys.
So that's a great thing, isn't it?
You see, look, anything with men, boys, anything, look, great thing. Not even talking about the movie, not even talking about, but that was a great thing.
It was a lot of fun.
How many
Oh,
times do you
God.
watch it? I mean,
I watch it all the time. I saw myself only one time. It was televised on national TV, and I think it was on Channel 11. Because the scene I'm in is where all those kids are running around when the Godfather's daughter got married, Tyler Shear, whatever her name was in the show. I can't remember. And all of those kids running around most of those kids were from the dancing school that we came from, and they just put us in a line and they said, okay, yep, yes, no, yes,
Wow.
and
That's the way they did it. And that's it.
they picked our friends who were half Chinese and half Italian.
Did they?
They
That's
did.
the way they did it in those days.
They did. It was just, like I said, it was just a lot of fun, and I still get paid, still get a little residual.
That's so nice.
If it's like $80 for the whole year.
Oh, it's $80.
It's
That's
$80.
right, that's right.
I mean,
Not with $80.
I get some international fees now that they added on a couple of years ago,
Nice.
and it's like cents here, cents
Right.
there.
Yeah.
But it's just fun to go to the bank and say, okay, can you cash my check?
Now,
And they're like, Paramount pictures.
but didn't that prerequisite, like you're in theater, you do all kinds of plays,
yes,
right?
definitely. When I was, as I grew into my adulthood, I got into theater, and because of my girlfriend, and we did a lot of community theater, and it changed my life. I started singing again, whether it was doing theater, whether it was doing weddings, singing in church. That's my favorite place to
Is it
sing,
really?
is church.
You probably get a lot of
Because
that, right?
it's so rewarding, because it's like they do, and it's true. They say singing, when you sing in the choir or you sing as a soloist in church, it's like praying twice.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is such a beautiful,
I never thought of that.
moving
Oh, yeah.
experience. Whether I'm singing in a regular mass, whether I'm singing at a funeral mass, whether I'm singing at, a wedding mass. I just recently sang in my mom passed away in February, and I just recently sang. Thank you. I recently sang at her mass, and so many people who have heard me sing in my whole life, throughout my life, said, you never sounded more better than the day that you sang for your mother.
Well, there's a reason for that.
It was incredible, and it was a different experience. I lost my dad 19 years ago yesterday, and I didn't even recall singing at his mass until a few years ago when somebody said to me, I can't believe you sang for your dad. And I'm like, I did. So I don't even recall that, but I know that I was there and present for my mom.
That's great.
I'm a much more seasoned singer than I was then.
Right.
So it was a whole different experience, but just a beautiful way to send her off.
And you'll never forget it.
She asked me, she knew, I guess, that she was going. And she asked me, she said to my cousin, you do the eulogy? And I said to her, Mommy, I'll sing. And she said, absolutely.
Great.
So it was beautiful.
So how do people find you on Facebook?
I have a page called Graceful Diva. That's my Facebook page. And when I do resume getting gigs and things like that, I'll post those announcements, or if I'm doing something like this, somebody's podcast, or even if I'm singing wherever, and somebody.
Or she'll even sing you lullabies. Even when I was sick, she sang me lullabies.
She
I swear.
did.
Who does that? Honestly, who really does that? I couldn't even get my mother to do that when I was sick.
Wellograms.
That's a good thing. It's a good
telling
business.
you.
It's an up and coming thing. So
Wellograms.
That's right.
Very good.
Holograms. That's it. Well,
I like it, Gracie.
yeah. So
Well, thank
stay
you.
tuned for that.
But you're going to sing an ending song.
I'm going to
for us,
sing an
right?
ending song, and again, thank you guys so much for having me. It's
Oh, we
always
love you.
like being home when I come here.
Oh, that's nice. We like that. So before we go further, I just had to ask you a question, Greg, because you haven't been
here we
around.
go. Here we go.
Okay?
No, I'm
Do
not
you
pregnant.
know-
What?
Okay. Do you know what a nostalgia parasthetica is? You're not going to know
No,
this.
I'm not definitely gonna.
Okay. It's known as the unreachable itch.
Oh.
Now,
Really?
okay? Yes.
TMI.
Really? Did you? Okay, but
called the
I want to know
nostalgia-
who made up that name.
It is most
For unreachable.
the unreachable itch.
I had one today in the car. I swear, on the bottom of my foot. And I'm
Yes, and you're
on the
driving and
LIV,
you can't. I've had
and
that
I couldn't-
before.
And then I was praying for traffic to stop so I can scratch it. But every time I went to go and scratch it, it just kept coming. It was like traveling up my leg.
See, look, but her itch is men. Unreachable itch, you can't. Okay, that's what that's why that word came up.
We love her.
It is most commonly
What's
seen.
wrong with that?
It's most commonly seen in women.
You see, look.
Itching.
She's not trying.
She's got the itch. All right?
hormones.
Bottom line.
Oh, wacky.
But itching isn't the only symptom.
Oh.
No, it's common to feel a tingling sensation in an area as well.
You see? You see?
Okay.
Oh, well.
And
Justin, you gotta-
scientists think it has
Can we
something
mute
to
it or
do
something?
with pinching of nerves in any area of your body. Okay?
Ah,
Okay.
Sookie, Sookie
Then.
When you
now.
said pinching, I didn't think it was
Yeah.
a nerve.
It's Sookie now.
Well,
Okay.
it says if you don't have a partner, if you don't have a partner, buy yourself a back scratcher, and
I've had it.
you know,
I
there
do
you
this a
go.
lot. I
I
go
go
up against the
there you go. I go against the wall. I go right against the wall like this. Exactly.
And you know, I missed him so much, and I haven't been able to tease him and stuff. So I got you because you didn't know what it was.
Yes, you do.
You got me figured
Blushing a
out.
little.
Say
Yeah.
now, I'm today years old when I learned the definition.
I love that phrase.
I'm in the
Could
car
always
and I'm
learn.
so aggravated by it because I'm like, will you stop?
Yeah.
I'm trying to drive and I'm like, trying to
And it's okay if you have a sandal on, but if you have boots in
I
it, you
have
gotta
slip-ons, but still, it's just
right.
annoying. It's like you just want to scratch
It
and then
is.
keep going. But no,
Well,
it kept coming back.
Anyway, I thought that was
That's the way
cute.
she
And
looks at men.
also-
Scratch him and keep going.
Love you right here. That's
Next.
Also, it's Father's Day Sunday.
Yes.
This is for you, and
Oh,
this is
thank
from
you,
me
honey.
and
Thank you.
Susan.
Oh,
Look at what
thank
it
you.
is.
Oh,
It's for your
that's
barbecue.
so cool. It's a
When
it's
you
a dry
barbecue.
rub.
It's a
It's a
rub.
It's
for
a
your-
dry rub. Look like
dry
see
rub.
from itching to rubbing. Okay, that's how it all starts, guys.
It's for your
From an
meat,
itch.
Greg.
It's from my
Hey,
meat.
I was talking from a culinary.
All right, we gotta cut this out. I need my rubbing solution for my meat.
Okay, so when you barbecue, all right. I really wasn't thinking that way, but anyway.
Yes, you were.
And here's your little cookies that you can eat.
Thank you, honey.
All right.
More.
So happy Father's
Thank
Day.
you so much, guys. Thank you, guys.
Crazy Club.
Right,
Yeah,
it's all
what am I
right.
gonna rub it
We
on?
have
Look at
a ball
this.
on this show.
What else?
I don't know what kind of show this is.
I'm loving it. I'm
Yeah, you love
loving
it.
it.
I mean,
Oh
Watch
my
out,
God.
Greg. Watch out, buddy.
Oh,
So anyway, let's get back to serious. But you know, we're happy.
It is
We're
smiling.
always happy
Yeah,
here,
right?
and I'm always happy when Greg is on because we just have a great time together.
that's for sure.
So anyway, did you find a card that you picked up? Not the one card, the other one. It had something in it. There's a card here for Gracie with a gift,
All
and I don't know where it is.
Is it a blue one?
No,
or is it a
not,
white one?
no, it's not the one I gave you.
No, the one no.
All right, well, we'll have to find it. It must have
I will
fallen
do
under
that.
the chair.
Okay.
It's a belated birthday gift from us.
Oh,
So we'll find it. It
sweet.
fell
Thank
somewhere.
you.
But let's
Thank
go
you very
on.
much.
Celebrating Father's Day, you know, have a lean and green backyard barbecue. You got your rub, and have a lawn game. And who knows? Keep in touch with everyone that wants to
Right.
call you. Pick up your phone.
You
for
never
Father's
know
Day.
what comes out of a good rub.
Well, this is
For
true.
seasoning, I said. Seasoning. We're talking about barbecue.
Yeah. But anyway, I
Oh,
thought it was
Lord.
cute. You like the
It
idea?
was very good.
Okay.
It was.
So let's
a
get
good-
back to the
Okay.
actors and actresses here.
Hey.
So tell me, what is the Wizards books
Hey.
about? It both have S's, right? The Wizards books.
The Wizard books.
Wizards.
Yes.
So how many wizards are there, and what is it about?
many wizards. You want to start us?
Listen, I'm gonna let you do it. Ladies first.
Oh.
Ladies first. So
right.
gentlemen,
The
ladies
Wizards
first.
books, The Tale of Three Sisters, is a feature film written, directed, and produced by Joseph Simonera. He is a fabulous creative. This is the first movie I'm doing with Joe Simonera, and let me tell you, he just impressed the heck out of me. This, I don't want to give too much away, but it's fantasy. It's childlike. It just brings out your inner child. There's wizards, there's warlocks. It's kind of Harry Potter-esque, but not the same. My co-star, Erskine here, plays Professor Lair.
Professor Lair.
Professor
Yes.
Lair, and I play
Professor
Professor
Lair.
Professor
Forrest.
Lair. Professor.
I like that.
I am very, very proud to have been brought on to this project. That's how I met Erskine, wonderful actor.
Thank you.
I met Joseph Simonera through Valentina. She connected us, and he reached out to me, and he said to me, he called me up and he said, Donna, are you available? I said, always available. I said, what are the dates? He said, these are the dates. I'll send you the script. But he goes, before I do that, I need you to audition for me. I said, well, I'm in Florida at the moment because I also live in Florida. I said, what do you want me to do? He goes, it's no big deal. He goes, I want you to, he goes, literally, I sent you the script. I want you to read this and send me a voice, messenger, Facebook Messenger, voice message. That's exactly what I did. I just recorded my lines and sent it to him.
Yeah.
I sent him
Really?
2 takes,
Yeah.
and I booked it.
Yeah.
And it was done all down the block in Lincoln,
All right, yeah,
right?
right down the
down
block,
the
yeah.
block.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right down the block. Yeah. Yeah.
So how
Yeah.
did you come on board? Then?
Oh wow! Well, for Joe, big shout out to Joe Simonera. This is my fourth project
Okay.
with him. I did my first project with him back in 2018. I was a background extra for Me Familia 1.
I saw that movie.
And it was filmed out in Long Island somewhere back in like 2018. And he ended up reaching out to me to do another project called Somnia. That was my first horror film, and he sent me the script. And a lot of it was it was scripted, but a lot of it was improv. Okay. And it just took off from there. We sparked up a friendship. And for this particular role, I'm a good guy.
You are a good guy.
I'm a good guy. I'm a good
But you're a good guy in general. So
I'm
you
a
played,
good guy
So
in
you played it
general.
really well then.
Right, I played it really well.
Honestly,
Right. Yeah.
you played it really well.
In
Yes,
the
he
last
does.
in the last 2 projects, of course, with Somnium, I was, I was a burglar. I was breaking in someone's house, and Mi Familia 2, which was the big film.
We had a ball there.
Yeah, I was on the gangster side.
You were mean.
I saw you in that. I watched
nasty.
it on Prime. I watched both of them on Prime. That's right. I did.
So that was exciting. And so with this particular project, he said, Erskine, I think the public needs to see you differently, because I was a prisoner in one short film that he did, and just not getting a chance to really play the good guy role. So when he sent the script, I thought it was amazing. And he said, if you could, be here at this particular time, and it worked out great.
Do you want to laugh? Talk about he wanted the public to see you in a different way, a different archetype of you that you're not used to doing. He called me because he saw me as exactly as I am. What do I always call myself? No nonsense.
Right.
Yes, it says here, no nonsense,
Right.
character actress.
Right.
That's exactly what the character called for as Professor Forrest. The two of us together were we had a lot of scenes together. It was a fine.
You guys
machine.
clicked.
That's
Click
great.
Very much
automatically.
so. From Hello, you had me.
I love you, girl.
Look at that.
Sounds like a sequel.
There we go. We're getting serious. Exactly.
But
That's it.
seriously, when you come on to any film project, TV project, you don't know what you're walking into, and you don't know the people, and it can be kind of off-putting. So you have to really be focused. You have to walk in there. You've got to know your stuff, and then once you get in there and you ground yourself, then you can start to loosen up and play. Then it's about play.
It takes time.
It does.
It does
take time. And not knowing Joe, this is the first time I've worked with him. I wanted to make sure that I was right in the zone when it came to the character.
Right.
Because the worst thing you can do is go on set and then you're totally not in the right world.
Well, you're always in
Yeah,
character.
but you're always-
Well, you have to be in the world. So I looked at the script. I went over the script. Having the script is one thing, but actually being in the world on set is another.
And then your decor, what you had to dress up as.
Right. The other challenge is we worked totally green screen. The
Totally
entire
Did you? The whole movie?
entire
The whole
film
movie
studio.
is?
The entire
studio is-
the whole
The whole
studio
screen,
is green.
green screen, yeah.
So
So
that's
it's hard to imagine.
Exactly.
Yeah, right?
So now, when we're working off each other, right, we're trying to imagine these dragons flying
up.
us, and he's blowing things out of his mouth,
Right.
and things are flying, and so we have
to
to
get
create,
you to respond to
get
me.
it
we
right,
have to
right.
create that because it's not there. All there is.
I guess
Is
it's
it
kind
good?
of
So you
like
just
when
have to
you're
put
doing an
yourself-
animated film, it's the same thing.
Exactly.
Right, right,
And
right.
that's
Type
Yeah,
of
that's
thing.
true.
I have never, ever been on a set where all I was a character in a room full of green, and then see the trailer and
And then
see everything
that's
created, the
amazing.
world created
Oh,
around. So
gosh.
that's where the challenge was for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've ever worked
Did it-
in that
yeah,
with
how
him.
did
No,
I
that's-
have never worked like that, and it's I love it.
Well,
I really love it.
It was definitely interesting because, like you said, working in a complete green screen,
Right.
It's definitely, it was definitely different.
Yes.
Mi Familia 2, we filmed in a similar location as well. Part of it was green, but not all of it.
Not all of it.
Not all of it. So this right here, Joe is saying, listen, you need to blow fire or whatever. So you got
You're
to
like,
actually,
really?
you really want me to do that,
Right.
try not to leak
Exactly.
everything out because it's a lot of stuff. But when we saw the trailer, I think my mouth was just on the floor.
I know.
Yeah.
It's still on the
Speaking
floor.
of trailers,
Yes.
Justin,
Yeah. Yes.
We have the clips.
Justin, can we do a clip?
I would
Okay.
definitely have to see that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't
Me and
wait
Donna
to see
went
it.
head
I think the
We got
hardest part
handy
while
now.
he's
Getting
pulling
ready.
up the trailer, the hardest part, what somebody just told me, and I just thought about it, just like a song. If you listen to the song a lot, right, then you get to know the words. Okay?
That's true.
And a friend of mine said, I get nervous, that's why I don't ever, I would love to be in the movies. When I tell you since I was a kid, but I was always afraid that I wouldn't remember my lines.
It's not always about the lines.
That's
That
fear.
was my fear. That's the only reason why
But
I've
the
done
thing
a
is,
couple
you
things
can
here and
improv.
there.
You
It's
can do
not
it
always
anyway.
about the lines.
It's not about because Joe changed the script. When I came in, I was
yeah.
another person.
Really?
Yeah.
I wasn't Professor Lair in the project. So I went and memorized lines for a whole different
You
character.
see, but look, but you memorized it. Okay,
Well-
see what I'm talking about? Wait, but you see, and that's a gift.
you have to
That
come-
wait, no.
Right.
That's not what I'm saying. But I'm
Right.
saying that's a gift. Look, I have friends that'll turn around and you just give a whole time, whatever. They'll just read it one time, boom, and that's it. There are people that have that kind of ability, but also if you study, also you get a little nervous and you're standing and you want to say the right thing. Listen, I don't mean to jump off track. I had to go to Tennessee. I don't sing. If I do sing, I can sing a Barry White song. I can sing something kind of whatever. But I went on karaoke. I went up on karaoke. And I wish I should have sent you the clip maybe next week. And I got up and I was singing with he's my nephew Frankie. And we sang a song, a new song. And I got to tell you, when I listened to it, of course, we're very critical on ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I didn't, not one, and karaoke is karaoke, but this was a cutthroat in Tennessee where if you're not good, you feel like you're at the Apollo.
Right.
Like this.
You know something?
They don't play around. They really don't.
Well, let me interject there because you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
I met my goal this past May. You all know I did my first Top of Show co-star on
Yeah.
Yes.
Dick Wolf FBI.
FBI.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And I've been taking classes with CDs, and I know the CD, and I've been preparing myself, but nothing prepares you enough when you're right on there,
big
and you're
one.
with the leads, and you've got the director right there, and you're rehearsing with the leads.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, though.
And
You know,
you
it's-
gotta know, but you want to know something. The leads don't know their lines.
They don't.
Yeah.
They don't. Yeah.
No, I know, but
Yeah, they
but I'm saying overall,
Overall, you've gotta know
you gotta
what
know
you
your
do.
stuff.
You
so,
have to have some
and you know what the
semblance.
guy said to me? He goes, Greg, so the next thing, if I do decide to go into, which I will, he goes, listen to me, record yourself. Read the lines, in other words. Record yourself.
I've done that.
And
And
just
I've-
play it
and
back.
if you write
and then,
them,
and then
yeah.
or you write
And
it
you
down,
remember.
and then read it,
Yeah.
and then just keep playing it back
Yeah.
while. And he goes, I said, well, because I can remember a song now,
Right.
right? And he goes, just read all your
Repetition.
lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
repetition.
I never really thought of that.
Yeah.
Really.
You know what? Well, for me,
You know, read like pretty much the whole script if you have to, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
You know, of course, you want to read the whole thing and try and put yourself in character. But
right. No, I was just saying, you know, with Donna, like Donna was sharp. So for me, I was like, okay, this is my first time working with her. You know, she's a boss.
so the way
you know?
she made you feel
Yeah,
what you felt with the lead one.
I mean,
okay?
I
so
was
it's always, you know what I mean?
right. I was comfortable with Joe because I
Right.
had worked with him in the past, but it still didn't matter because you have, you know, you got veterans coming in there.
Yeah.
gotta play off
You know, you got
everybody's
So
When you,
Everybody's
exactly, and
energies.
that's how I felt when I stepped on the set, and I'm like, all right, this is a Dick Wolf. This is a Dick Wolf TV
So
show.
congratulations
I've gotta have
on that.
my stuff together here, and I'm up against 8 foot tall Zico Zaki. Oh my gosh, he's such a tall, and Missy Perjum. They were wonderful. They were absolutely wonderful, and they made me feel comfortable.
Well, that's the
Awesome.
thing.
They
Well,
made
that's
me.
what
They
it's
were
about.
like,
That's what it's
and
about.
at one
It's family
point,
when
at
you
one
do this
point,
stuff.
you know, Zico goes. He's like looks at the director and goes, "Geez, she knows her stuff. I better go learn my lines."
That's great.
So that kind of lightened it because you know I'm in there and I'm like, those lines out, getting those lines out, and there's the
Well, I
lead
can't
going,
wait to see the clip.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm sorry. Since I you know.
Yes.
What is the mystery behind the enchanted book discovered by the Ergo children? Unlock the secrets of the wizard's books. And join the Ergo children on a magical journey of enchantment. A journey of spells, witches, wizards, and dragons. Writer-director Joe Seminara presents an unforgettable adventure.
Oh my god, I can't even believe it. It looks way better than it does in the pictures.
The evil wizards are after the books.
Where is the book? I don't know where the book is. It's not here.
And with all 3 books, they can resurrect the Dark Lord.
We're involved with bad people. We have to learn these spells to protect us.
I do not know where the other 2 books are.
You know I lost my brother and sister when the Dark Lord fell.
And Professor Lair's class can be quite intense.
That response right there would get you an F on my exam.
We have some new arrivals. First year of magic.
I don't think beginners are.
You do now.
Now, if you fall off this dragon, it's not going to come get you. so you might want to hold on.
Things aren't looking too good for Professor Lair.
How could this happen? The elders buried the book beneath the earth.
Nothing is buried forever. There's some serious black magic out there trying to get hold of this book.
You all remember what happened to the fall of the Dark Lord. It was old elvish magic that defeated him.
There is never a bad time to do work for the Dark Lord. We will bring the Dark Lord back. He will make me his first loyal servant.
Did you guys see what they were doing in that castle? Yeah, especially the one with the black hat. I don't think they wanted us there.
Just wait until I find you. I was the dodgeball champion and volleyball champion for 5 years, consecutively. Death is a construct that no world is free from.
Join the Ergo children in their quest to resurrect their friend from the dead. As they wander through the castle halls, breaking castle rules.
Okay. I hate Mrs. Rayner's class. It's like she's a total witch. Kind of is. If I have to go find that tether leaf one more time in the forest, I'm going to scream. Do not utter a word to anyone. We will. I could get expelled.
Behold the wisdom of Professor Finks.
I'm relying on you to get the class together. Can I trust you?
I'm always here to serve the castle.
You guys need to run. Evil is coming.
It's official. Professor Finks just informed me the castle has been breached.
No!
And the war between good and evil. In the Wizard's books.
I like that.
That is gonna be
I like that.
else.
And this was all green screen.
All green screen.
That's
Yep.
all green screen.
All green
Everything
screen,
you
yep.
see. It was in a room like that with the green screen and
That
everything
is
else.
amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, he created the world. But we had to imagine that.
Right.
That had to be very
Picture a
hard.
dragon flying over your
exactly.
head.
Looking up, yeah.
That's
You know?
a challenge. But it was great.
Yeah,
Now, how many kids were in it? Because I thought I saw lots and
It
lots
seems like
of
a quite a
kids.
few
was.
kids.
It was.
You see, you know what caught me right now is when a guy, one of the wizards or whatever, he's like talking like, whatever, and it looks like he was going through the forest.
Yeah.
And he did not. It was all green screen.
All green
All
screen.
green screen.
So he must
The
have
way the
just
shadows,
walking in
yeah,
place.
just the way the shadows of the light.
That is
That was fascinating.
Yeah. Now, were the kids local or were they from all over?
All over. Yeah.
He
Really?
scouted many different child actors and actresses. Yeah.
Guys, before I forget, I have to give a big, quick shout out. Jenny A, Jenny C, Stacy, Susan saying hello. Rosemary Gridley, how are you? I miss you. I love you. I know I have to see you soon. I hope John is okay. Please send him my love. Give him a big hug. I know he's going to be fine. Brian Pollock, big shout out to you. It says hi, Donna. It says the duo's back, and I like that one.
love Brian.
Eliza, you're doing a great job. Everything she does. We had Comic-Con in Malvern. She's doing these really wonderful, great things with Kiwanis of Malvern of Kiwanis. Then we have Susan Helsinger. Hi. How are you? Bob D'Amato, what's going on, babe?
Hey,
Bob says, well, Greg sang with me one time when I was a heart.
Yes.
Because I do have a big heart, and I have a costume that's a big heart.
Yes, you did.
So you had your heart on?
I had my heart on. Whoa. I know. Oh my God.
I don't know if she said hard.
Whoa.
That accent came out a little different.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
And also, get well wishes to Debbie. We're thinking of her and praying for her.
Yes, and Natasha.
I love her too.
Natasha giving you a big shout out. Also, Joe LaLuna was really, really nice to see the other day. We had a great street fair. I want to thank you, Susan, Jenny A, Jenny C. Thank you guys. John Gregory, Chloe Ann. We had a wonderful street fair
fun,
at Franklin Square. I'm just Heidi. You know Heidi if you see
Of
Heidi.
course.
It's really nice to see your name on the
Love
screen
Heidi.
here. So I love you and I miss you. I hope we can get together soon. I know I'm missing a couple other ones, but anybody that I'm missing, I love you and keep watching. So,
yes, please.
Anyway.
So anyway, Donna, congratulations.
Yes,
and
congratulations.
you're
both
still
of
on
you.
retirement, right?
Yes.
And you're taken care of. She just became a grandmother.
Yeah, that's right. Congrats. Congrats.
Boys.
Congrats.
And you must be tired.
I am. You know something?
Twins.
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 My daughter just gave
Double
birth
trouble.
to identical twin boys 3 weeks ago. And let me tell you something. My daughter and I are tag teaming each other. You know, there are times when she'll take the night shift, I'll take the day shift so she can sleep. Sometimes we have to split them
But
up
that's
because one is
wonderful,
sleeping and the
though.
other
That's
isn't.
great.
And believe it or not, it is true what they're starting to do the twin thing.
Wow.
They're making
Are they?
movements at the same time. They cry at
that's
the same
wonderful.
time. And so we have to separate them sometimes because it's like a cacophony.
Yeah, that's
You
great.
see, I wish, I swear to you, I wish
He wants
that I did
1,000
have
kids.
a twin
Yeah.
and we would not tell anybody that we're twins.
Could have a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
We're not going there. All right, look at you women. He's like, please help me.
Listen,
Help me. Read these women. It's like nonstop.
You know what he did? When he walked
Whoa.
in, he had to go brush his teeth.
I had to
'cause he
brush my
wanted
teeth. I wanted to
make
look
sure-
good.
But you always look good.
I'm trying to keep up with you.
Wow. I love this one.
You're a hit.
Oh, man. I'm getting
he is.
crucified all which way here. And you're like, oh, well.
Donna was here, you know, she's singing. We have to be on point.
But I have to say, I'm very, very proud of my daughter, Marissa. She is my eldest, and this is a journey that she was always looking forward to doing in her adult life. She has always set goals for herself, and she's attained them. And,
Good
you
for
know,
her.
we were doubly blessed. It was supposed to be one baby, and it turned into two.
Beautiful.
And we've got little Mateo and Leo now, and we couldn't be
what great
cute,
names.
Cute little names, too.
Yes.
Now, your girls
They're nice
are getting
Irish
so
names.
grown up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got gorgeous daughters.
Oh my gosh, yeah, my
yes.
baby girl, she just finished up her last day of school. She still got to go back for regions and stuff like that, but completed her first year of high school.
All right.
Ninth grade honor student.
That's it.
99.3
I love that.
GPA.
Awesome.
So shout out to Amira and my amazing wife Sabrina.
Oh,
you
she's
know.
always there for you.
Yeah, they
Sabrina, how do you do it? How do you do it, Sabrina?
Tell her.
Go, look, Sabrina, write it in. Write a thesis and say how great he is.
Sure, brother, he's a handful. Keep him on the show all day so I can sleep. but it's been great. It's definitely been great. You know.
And your last trip, California?
Yeah, out of
Let's
Los
talk about
Angeles.
that.
Yeah, that was great. I got a chance to go to the She Ready Foundation from Tiffany Haddish. My friend Darius Farley. Big shout out to Darius Farley. He was the production manager of that amazing event. And I got a chance to meet a lot of sponsors, other directors, and stuff like that. So I got a chance to walk the red carpet and the blue carpet. I had a really great time. Got a chance to rub elbows with Jimmy Kimmel, which was great.
Whoa.
Chris Spence, and the amazing Paris Hilton. You know, that was exciting. You know, that was exciting. So big shout out to Tiffany, Darius, my man Maurice, his wife Shimona. You know, all of them out there. Darius, you know, especially Darius, because he was the one that said, "Listen, you need to get out here to LA. We got this event going on," and to be at the same place at the same time, it was really exciting and great experience.
That's good.
Wow.
So,
So what's next for you?
Oh wow! Well, you know, we're wrapping up Wizard Books. I am in production with another director, Mr. Gregory Jenkins. With
Great director, Gregory.
Yeah,
Right.
Gregory Jenkins. Shout out to Gregory Jenkins. We're working on a project now called The Missing Person.
Missing person.
Yeah, The Missing Person. So that's being filmed in Harlem, and so we've been filming that since December. So we got another scene to wrap up and stuff like that. So it's been great. So shout out to Greg and Joe for keeping me working at the same
That's
time.
great.
And
That's
then
good,
now you're
good.
going to be doing your mental health.
Yeah,
gigs
still doing
everywhere.
that.
Now it's
Yeah.
the
Right.
number one problem in
Yeah.
New York.
Yeah, that's
Beautiful.
that's the quote unquote 9 to 5. You
Right.
know,
Right.
so shout out to Santa Cecilia Incorporated. I work with her in private practice, doing mental health and cats, chickens, dogs, people, puppies,
God
everybody.
bless.
You know, we
God
do
bless
everything.
you. God
And
bless
shout
you.
out to Miss Chanel Camille. She's another mental health clinician that I'm working with in private practice for the
Yeah.
state of Connecticut. So I got New York and Connecticut. So
That's
it's definitely
great.
been a blessing. And mental health is real.
Yeah.
You know, it's definitely
You know, I
real.
got to tell you,
And, yeah.
we just giving a big shout out to Melissa. Love you, miss you. Talk to you soon. Bob, I forgot to mention, Bob has a concert in Floral Park, 7/21. And he goes, I'll get up and well, you'll get me to sing. Oh, whoa, I didn't know that. I didn't know that part. Babo. Marge, how are you, honey? I miss you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Send kisses to the hubby. Give him a big hug and the kids. And what I had to say something. I just forgot. I lost train of thought right now. It'll come back to me.
It'll come back. So you're going to be so busy between.
Yeah.
Now, when you do the serious stuff with the mental health, do you make people laugh?
Yes, I do. I think that's important. It's needed.
It is.
It's needed.
It is.
That's where I'm sorry. Yeah. That's where I was jumping off. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Everybody knows I'm involved with Kiwanis. Kiwanis NAACP asked the Kiwanis Club, which I'm going to partake in it, with helping, getting together with children with mental health stuff and just everything, getting together and not realizing that I'm really, really happy that people are really bringing this up.
Yeah,
big time. You know what? Yeah. The thing is also, before media, think about it. You didn't have these mass shootings in these schools where these kids now they want to make a name for themselves. They want to try to outdo it. And the media, like I said, I'm not too crazy about them sometimes because they're bringing out things that shouldn't have been brought out. But that's media. Everybody wants it's all about ratings, views, likes, and it's really sad. But I love to hear that anybody's doing something. That's something, and that's a really, really great thing.
Yeah,
I'm loaded on both offices. I'm completely
big casework, so case manager.
Yeah, it's a lot going on, and it's good, like you said, to see people being more aware of mental health. Because when the pandemic hit, we were all hit with something that we had never been hit with before. And a lot of times with, especially in the African American community, we always relied on church, go to church, go to church.
Right,
well,
that's true.
When the church is closed, it was like, whoa.
The streets are open.
The street, so it was,
as a kid, it's not,
Right, it was a whole different type of ballgame.
Yeah.
So it's really exciting now to see more people, everybody, coming for mental health services,
See, that's wonderful.
And it's not a bad word anymore.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Stigma.
Yeah, it's not anymore.
And I remember, look, I was born in Montana, I lived on 125th and Lenox, and now it's so everything is so different.
Yeah,
and that's the last thing, to be honest with you, that I know when I was a kid, that even kids that had disabilities. They had a special class for kids that had like severe disabilities that were very obvious, but the one that sat quietly in the room, tapped his pen and stared, you couldn't even imagine what his thoughts were.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And those are the ones you had to worry about.
Absolutely.
Not the one that whatever that, because you looked at a person, you judged them, and who are we to judge anybody just to begin with? But you never know what goes through anybody's mind. You just never do.
No, it's true.
And me, I was kind of like a strict dad, even with my daughters. And I turn around, I'm like, and my kids will look at me and say, Dad, what's the matter? It's, you don't sit on any man's lap. I'm sorry. I don't know what goes on through, as they were children. For me, I was always scared because I did see a couple of things that happened. So now I have kids, and now I'm like, and this is what the media did. It made me so paranoid. I couldn't let my kid, a poor guy's walking around the block, quick little story when my kids were younger. And they were talking about guys stalking parks. I mean, I played in the park till like 9 o'clock, no lights or anything with my friends.
We all did.
And everybody did.
Yeah.
You only came home when the lights went on. You had to eat, whatever. Right. And there was a guy walking around the park, and I was playing with my kids, and it was all kids and parents. But meanwhile, I'm sitting here looking at this guy, and I saw him walk around like 3 times, and I didn't see any kids. It wasn't like he looked like he was exercising. And this happened many, many moons ago. But I walked up to the guy and I was like, what are you doing here? And it's like I got so defensive, right? And I did kind of raise my hand. I said, do you have any kids in here? And he looked at me and he just like froze. I said, why are you walking around this park here like this? Now, a lady came out from across the street and said to me, that's my son. That's my son. And I said, all right, but why is he walking around, blah, blah, blah? Well, she said, well, he has a disability and that's what he just does. Right. And then, but I mean, I don't have a right to tell anybody you can't walk anywhere you want to walk, but because the media got me so, I don't like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. And that's why people come to therapy now.
And
talk about those things.
Oh, and you know what? I sat there and it's at the moment I didn't feel bad because I was angry. Why I was angry? Well, what was the guy going to do? I mean, at least anything. but it was just because they
was
said,
a
watch out for guys.
reaction.
Yeah.
Watch out for guys, watch out for your kids, you know what I mean? So,
Right.
and now I'm glad that it's so now open where everyone is really celebrities, which I'm very thankful for you guys that you're finally coming out and saying things.
Yeah.
Yes,
Because
absolutely.
you know what, everybody looks up to you guys. Everybody needs you guys. Everybody wants some hope, and it's just like a pastor, a mom, a rabbi, anything.
Anybody,
You know
right.
what? When you look up to people, you listen to them sometimes. Not all the time. You know, we don't listen to our parents. We love our parents, but we don't listen to them because they don't know any better. You know, only we know everything.
Right.
You know, but that's a wonderful thing that you're doing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So
Wonderful,
much. 22
wonderful.
years. I made
Wonderful.
22 years
what a
and
blessing.
over 24 years and graduated from Columbia University. Oh God, 2001, and I jumped headfirst in. Here in New York.
Wow,
So
that's
thank
So
you.
how do people
Beautiful.
reach you on Facebook or on Instagram?
Both. You can do both. On Facebook, I'm Erskine Aloysius Alexander, and on Instagram, I am ealexand477 at Instagram. So yeah.
Okay. So now this Sunday, Eddie Cesar, our Sinatra singer, is going to be at the church. St. Thomas is having a big Festa del Giglio. A lot of Italians. He's singing at 6:00 in the backyard of the church on Sunday.
Yes, I know. Yeah, we'll try to step by.
Yeah, right
I have a
down
very
below.
big event,
That's
a
nice.
big
Can I
freestyle
take a
event
picture
here
Yes.
on the 17th. Dom G Productions with Cynthia. She's a big, very well-known freestyle singer. Sal from
I love
Fever
Cynthia.
Records. He's the godfather of freestyle music. Giving you a big shout out. Very honored that those three are combining their forces to do an event here.
Right.
So that's on Saturday. Looking forward to it. So everyone come on down.
Great.
And guys, I'm going to start telling you now. The most important day of the year is July 13th.
Oh, yeah.
That's my birthday. You will
My
be
birthday is
there.
the 18th, so,
So July 13th, please, at Freeport, please
Cancer.
come down, guys.
Great cruise.
It's what I do.
Freeport where?
What it is at Freeport
Every year
on
we do
Captain
it.
Lou's. What I do is
Big
it's a
cruise.
fundraiser. 70th. It's a fundraiser birthday. So it's $55. You get all you can drink, all you can eat, dancing,
Nautical
DJ,
It's a
Nautical
blast.
Mile. On Nautical Mile would be really nice. Please,
I'll send it
please
to you.
come on down if you can.
Yeah.
Please come on down if you guys can. If you're
Yeah,
available.
it's
Yes,
a lot
if
of
you're
fun.
available.
Thank you for
That'll give
inviting
us
Yes,
something
please.
So
please,
now,
please.
Gracie, you're going to sing us another song?
Before that, Natasha says, "Hey, fellow Columbia
just try to
University
bring the
alumni."
lyrics
Hey, Columbia
Natasha.
University
And
2001.
Natasha, you had a beautiful outfit at the All Bro movie on
Really?
the weekend. Whoa.
Is that Natasha Landau?
Yes.
Yeah, and yeah.
She
Well,
looked
say hi.
gorgeous.
There we go.
She
Columbia
looked
University.
gorgeous.
Ariel just came on.
Beautiful, Natasha.
Ariel was on the boat last year. Ariel's going to be there. Ariel does our drag bingo. Ariel,
We have a
love
ball
you.
on the
I love
cruise.
you. I love you, and
Before
thank you
you
for
know it.
everything that you do
This is
here.
for you.
And I'm
Thank
definitely
you.
looking forward to seeing you
Good
soon.
to go.
Hey.
While she's passing all these things
And
out.
we have to find
At least
the
it's not
gift.
stale bread.
It must have fallen on the floor or whatever. We'll find it. The gift of Gracie.
I'm gonna give. Can I give a little?
Yes, give a shout out, by all means, please.
Not only a shout. I'm gonna give a plug to another project by another director.
Yes.
T.J. Kiss.
Oh, love it. He's been on.
T.J. Kiss.
Yeah.
Yes. He is.
He's working on something.
He's currently has a project called Necromance, which he is. Necromance.
Yeah, I saw him the other day.
Necromance, which he has brought me on, and Natasha is also in it, and she's fantastic.
Yes, and
somebody, literally, please hire this woman because she's
she's
just
beautiful.
fantastic.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy. So I just want to give a shout out for TJ Kiss and his film Necromance, and I'm looking forward to jumping in.
And also, he has a restaurant now in
Yes.
Smithtown on 347 Cabo Grill.
Okay.
He's the manager.
Yes.
And of course, I've been there already because that's where my girlfriend lives.
There you go.
And he's great to all my friends when we go into Cabo Grill. So thank you, TJ. And not to forget, we're on the 7th episode of The Fontanas.
Okay.
And
Well, this one I said I would be in. This one I said I would be in.
Yes.
I would be in. Of course, you know, she's a
having
leading.
a ball.
Yeah, she's amazing. Yes, she is.
Unbelievable.
So
Yesterday, I had to make my daughter-in-law cry 5 times on the set during the show. And poor Angela, she had to cry and cry and cry. She did it. I had to be a bitch.
no, I could never imagine that.
Yes, I did.
Still think
Really?
it's good side.
Oh,
So we had a lot of fun. Thank you, Jerry, for everything that you've taught me. And Donna teaches me too. I started.
Donna's the
Donna
boss.
taught me a lot when I first got there. But
right,
now
that's
we're
right.
going to listen to our favorite,
That's
Gracie.
right. Gracie, take it over, young lady.
you.
And wait, but before we do,
Go ahead.
but before we do, I just want to give the big shout out for everyone. Please like, share the page. And you know what? Everything is contagious. A lot of love. You know I'm a hugger. We're a hugger. So I'm giving you a virtual hug. I love everyone. And kiss. Mwah, 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 mwah.
I like
And
that. Something new.
love you guys. And want to thank all our sponsors. But before we even thank that, I'd like to take it over to you.
So I'm going to cheat on the words to this one because I changed my repertoire when I was going to sing when I heard it was National Smile Day. So this one I just thought of up in the car, so I'm going to cheat with the words to this one. It's called Put on a Happy Face. Yes, from Bye Bye Birdie. Yes. Gray skies are gonna clear up. Put on a happy face. Brush all the clouds and cheer up. Put on a happy face. Take off the gloomy mask of tragedy. It's not your style. You'll look so good that you'll be glad you decided to smile. Pick out a pleasant outlook. Stick on that noble chin. Wipe all that fur that don't look. Slap on a happy grin and spread sunshine all over the place. Just put on a happy face. Wish I could dance. I could do a two-step. Think of banana split and licorice and you'll feel fine. I knew a girl so gloomy, she'd never laugh or sing. She wouldn't listen to me, now she's a mean old thing. So spread sunshine all over the place. Just put on a happy face. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was great.
It's a fun song to sing.
Gotta
You know,
smile a lot today.
we're gonna have we're gonna do a duet one day.
Oh,
That's a great idea.
Awesome.
If y'all do a video, put me in.
Okay.
As long as we're dancing together, girl.
Oh, yeah.
That's all that matters. I'll
That's
dance
right.
yourself.
So I can dance, I can't sing.
I will dance with you, girl.
Well, look
I
at,
will dance with
I
you.
was going
Look
to
at
do a
this.
disco
Look at
song.
look at
See the
this.
chemistry.
If I was going to do that
See, it's
disco
hot in
song
here.
today.
It's hot in here. Look at this. Look at this.
It's hot in
Yeah.
here. So
I have no problem being your professor.
oh my God. You
Professor Lang.
Oh my God! Look at her. She's lost for words now. Look at her. She's like, oh my
I've
God.
been going to the gym, girl.
But
On a
really,
serious
everyone.
note, before we finish, we have a lovely lady, and she needs a kidney. She's been on the show already 2 weeks ago. Her name is
God bless.
Kathleen O'Hara. She's actually offered to volunteer for us if we need anything.
She's beautiful.
She does events. So if you're interested in kidney donor, just email kidneyforkathleen@gmail.com or text me, and I'll get you the flyer. It'll be on my Facebook account as well as everybody's Facebook. She's a doll. We had such a great time with her last week. And Greg, you missed the lady that came who does boudoir pictures the day you weren't here.
Oh.
And we had
Wait,
this beautiful...
boudoir does bidet pictures.
Yes.
Is that what you just said?
No.
Did you see what she said? Or wait,
No, I don't think she said that.
wait, say, okay. I was like, wait.
Naughty girl.
Boudoir does.
Boudoir.
Boudoir does. The day I wasn't there.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Her name is Sandy Rufo. And let me tell you, women you get your hair done, your makeup, and then you pick a negligee and you lay on the table or wherever you want to lay on the bed, and they take pictures of you.
Yep.
And then you get an album when you leave to give to your loved one.
I want to do it.
She was great.
Yeah, it could be
I wanna
male or
do it.
female.
And she taught us how to actually pose better, and the picture came out great. So thank you, Sandy. So now I'll let you
So we
finish
can just
the
start
show.
taking off our clothes little by little.
The minute you walk in the joint, I can tell you.
What a show, Jesus!
Kat, anyway, giving you a big shout out, Kat Gia. But everybody, again, thank you for watching our show. Thank you, guests. Yes, we
Great
love
show.
you. We love you.
Thank
We
you for
love
having
you.
us.
Really looking forward to the next. Wait, now when is this going to come out? The
Not
Until next year?
Yeah,
So,
not
okay.
till
We'll
next
be
year.
there. You know that.
Yep. We're just
next
standing.
year.
We're waiting.
I wonder where that
But,
one's going to
Wizards-
be.
I'm ready.
Yeah,
no.
me too. I'm taking an Uber.
Whenever
Right.
we don't know.
Oh, we don't know.
We're just
Okay.
waiting.
Yeah, we're waiting. We're
We're
standing on the
waiting.
sideline.
Theater.
Right.
That's right. Hey, I want to be on a red. I want us to be on a red carpet.
Yeah, we will
just
be on
wanna
the red
interview
carpet.
you.
We will be on the
Yeah,
red
we'd like to
carpet.
interview you.
Cool
We
show.
got to get.
Yes.
A billion reasons to wear a tuxedo.
No, that's fine.
You don't have to tell me.
Yeah, we
Look
thought-
You kidding me?
Tuxedo,
Thank
Jazz.
you. Thank you.
But
Wow.
Joe couldn't be here, but
No,
he
he couldn't.
was planning on
Oh
coming.
my
but-
Yeah.
God, I would have loved to have
Yeah.
met him.
Yeah, well,
Joe
he's a
is
great
I
guy.
know him from Taste This TV.
Yes.
I love him.
So anyway,
And I wanna
thank
give
you,
everybody a
Joe.
shout
Thank
out.
you,
Thank you so
Joe.
much.
Joe,
And guys, we will see you the next show, probably Monday.
Monday, we have another great show Monday.
All right, so guys, don't forget, please share, like, show love, hug, kiss, and be good to the world. Mwah.
And
it's
let's not forget Eddie. Eddie's singing Sunday. Teddy from Ora Puro. Teddy.
I didn't I shout him out then?
Today,
You got to
Oh,
roll
today?
your
Teddy
heart.
really sponsored
I really tell you.
Puro.
Teddy, I love you. Yeah, and my son, because Teddy gave a gift to my son, which is a beautiful chain. Yes, whatever. So,
Oh, it's beautiful.
Teddy, thank you so much. All right, giving
He's
you
a
a big
doll.
shout out. Thank you, and
that.
Jackson Hewitt, Prince of Taxes. Thank you so much for everything you do. Anybody needs their taxes done, he's located on Hempstead Turnpike, 786 Franklin Square. So please don't forget that. And again, thank you. And it's a
Wrap.
Hey.